Living alone has taught me a few things. If you're not going to do something, no one else will. And I feel like this teaching can be seen in so many areas of our lives. Of course, you can see it in regards to cleaning up the house or even building furniture when you just moved in. But it can also clearly be seen in our mental and physical health. We are the creators of our lives, and we are the ones who control the flow and direction of our internal and external experience. For the month of September, I deleted Instagram and told myself to focus on productivity and producing results. But that led me down a spiral of self-sabotage and a lot of confusion. I was extremely productive, but mainly at my job and not really in my personal growth or any of my endeavors. And I feel like I see this as having a subconscious disbelief in ourselves that push us to allocating all of that kinetic and potential energy into different avenues. Maybe it's a reaction to the fear of the unknown. But my main problem here was the unconscious fear. And I think it comes from when we don't focus on love. Love is the opposite of fear. And the love that's given to us in each particle of air, and it's the love that we have reserved in our bodies naturally, all for ourselves. I realized I was basically staying within the physical realm of things and not looking at my inward experience. Another way we can see this is as a lack of self-nurture. So in mid-September, when I realized this, I changed my entire plan from being productive and producing to do what feels best for our mind, heart, and body in that very moment. But also love and respect our body and our human. I feel like that's the only way to be able to be active in any of our endeavors. But also I feel like our spiritual and emotional health is really the foundation to all of our well-being, and that includes our physical, romantic, familial, and financial health. So how do we even do that? How do we take self-nurture and build it into something that allows us to actively, persistently, and consistently take action that compoundingly moves us towards our dream? I feel like it's just slowing down, simplifying everything, and taking super small baby steps while focusing on one thing at a time. Just breathing in deep with every slow action. Small steps done consistently will eventually become bigger over a very long period of time. But I want to add that we also need to give ourselves self-nurture and self-soothing even when we do small steps. And I feel like this can help us not be condescending to ourselves. Plus, I feel that that extra nudge of self-love and self-support is what's going to allow us to be consistent. I also believe that a good life experience is predicated on a good love and care for ourselves, a love for love, and a love for the ability to experience life. So, I'd say that living alone has taught me that we can do and get through anything with the power of love. It's not about what we own or the people around us. To remember that the energy of love is here and it exists, and it's what's going to take us on Aladdin's magic carpet ride to a whole new world. Love is inside of our bodies and at the top of our skin. It's in our lentils, beans, and even in another person's eyes. Self-compassion is about letting ourselves taking breaks, taking things slow, listening to our body, giving love and support for ourselves when we make mistakes and even when we don't. So just bringing in a life that's gentler, not being so hard on ourselves, are all physical forms of love. So babe, Life's not about being fast, it's about being steady. That I moved to Central Florida because I can now come to the water as I please. And this place has like a bunch of like alligator warning signs, so I'm a little scared. But the freedom, I drove an hour, but it was traffic time. Usually it's like 40 minutes, 30 minutes to get here from my house. So after work, it's like almost 7 p.m. now. So after work, I just drove here. And there's a few springs closer, so I'm super happy that I moved here. I'm trying to ease my way into the water. I'm just like a little scared of alligators.